Can I come on here and vent to y'all, man? Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? How's your mama? How's your family? How you doing? Can I come on here and vent to y'all, bro? I'm in a really, I'm in a bad mood, and this sucks. Because one of my favorite fighters, yes, one of my favorite fighters, March, whatever, 2024, I posted a top 10 list on TikTok. JDM was number 8 on it. One of my favorite fighters just became champion. Wow, Belal's not champion anymore. And Belal gets too much hate, but he's not the best champion to have. And we have fresh new matchups now. Islam's moving up to 170. 170 is better than ever. Look like one of the best divisions again. You got Islam. You got Gary. You got Buck. You got Shavkat. Protez is still on the way. Did I say Brady? Who cares about Leon? But he's still there for somebody to come up off him. You got 155. The unbeatable champion at 155 is now gone. He says he's not vacating. I'm going to make a video about that. He should definitely vacate. He should definitely 100% commit to 170 and only make his chances of competing at 170 better. Same thing Ilya did. Don't keep that door open. But 155 is fresh again. Charles Oliveira can be champion again. You got Ilya Tapor. You got Paddy the Baddy on the rise. That's pretty much it. We need more contenders to start getting into the rankings because we have a lot of contenders. But as far as like the top, I mean, it's new matchups. It's new opportunities. Still got Armand. But it's, dude, Belal fumbled, bro. I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm trying to be positive. Obviously, we have good matches, but Islam versus JDM. JDM lacks that star power. You're not cool for liking JDM. Everybody likes JDM. You're not like this hardcore. Like, the hardcores love JDM. We've been knowing about JDM for years. With an S. We knew JDM was good. And we're happy for JDM. It's cool to see JDM as champ. But he's lacking that star power, bro. Because JDM's one of those fighters where it's his performance that's going to take him all the way. It's not because he's hot on the microphone. It's not because he has a great personality. He's very lackadaisical on the microphone. Like, he's very like this. We'll see. It'd be pretty embarrassing if I lost. We'll see. I'm going to get Islam back for Volk. Obviously, we got another champion. Let's go. You know, it's very monotone. It's very... not a lot of trash talk. Which... it's good in the sport. We need a little bit of that in the sport, but even Islam showcased that personality. And JDM just isn't. He's like the Corey Sandhagen. He's like an O'Malley. Besides his funny hair, dude's really not that entertaining. You know, and now he's pushing this narrative to where he doesn't want to be entertaining. If you watch the press conference with him and Merab Dvalishvili, he's like, we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna win. No, I'm not gonna lose again. No, I have one hip. You know what I mean? It's like, the UFC has a star power problem, and I'm going to make a video about that as well. Probably do like a tier list, because all of the top stars, S-tier stars, they're about to be out of the sport before we know it. We need new stars. And yeah, I understand, these two fighting, that would kill one of their star powers. It wouldn't, though. If Islam wins, well, Ilya lost to the greatest lightweight ever. And he's still going to go on after Islam and destroy whoever's in front of him. And if Islam lose, it may hurt his GOAT status, but at the same time, you lost to the guy who KO'd Volk, who KO'd Max. And those guys have shown you can bounce back. Well, Max hasn't showed it yet, but you can bounce back from Ilya Tapor your loss, especially if Ilya goes on to keep winning. And sometimes, it's like the old wrestling thing. You build up 2 stars, and you build up 2 stars so they can one day fight. We missed out on the biggest fight of the decade. Belal fumbled. Belal, for the first time in his career, had the most fans he's ever had in his career rooting for him. He still booed out of the building in Montreal. But he had the most fans in his corner. And he goes out there to try to prove a point. Yeah, I know JDM. I don't want to take anything away from JDM. On the feet we knew JDM was going to school Belal. JDM's one of the best boxers, one of the best strikers in the fucking world. But Belal was so unserious in his wrestling until rounds 4 and 5. Round 1 and 2, he shot a couple, but it was really just to set up his overhand right. It was really just to set up his striking. To get JDM's hands to drop a little bit so he can go in with the striking. Belal was trying to strike with JDM. And he was winning at moments, but not winning at moments. He was holding his own. But we knew he was going to win that style. Then round 4 and 5, you're actually trying to grapple. But at this point, JDM's in a flow state. He's seeing everything. And JDM, on top of that, already knew you were going to wrestle at some point. He was ready. Now when Belal finally got JDM down in that 5th round, JDM did a great job of getting up. But, dude, Belal didn't make the night hard on JDM at all. JDM was not tired in there. And the 5th was the most energy he expanded. But after the 4th, I'm like, dude, JDM can fight Could restart from round 1. JDM could fight another 5 rounds. JDM had no marks on his face till the 5th. JDM literally was A-okay. He was not pushing a fast pace. His striking style doesn't push a fast pace. And Belal was not making him work. Belal, that pressure, forward pressure shit, it works until I'm doubling up the jab and I'm uppercut to the body. And I'm right hand down the middle. Belal has a crazy chin, by the way. But he fumbled. He fumbled. And now we'll never get this fight. Some of my friends are telling me there's still hope. There's no hope, bro. You think, bro, Islam's barely making 155. You think he's going to go to 170, win, lose, or draw, and cut 15 pounds again just to come fight at Ilyas Topury's waiting on him? Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you an idiot? Belal fumbled, bro. I'm happy for JDM. 170 is fun. I don't know how long JDM is going to be champion. Because Islam's literally better than Belal every single facet of the game, especially defensively. Striking is super hard to hit Islam. I think Islam has some of the best striking defense in the world. And his striking is really good. Islam's going to grapple. And Belal, one thing Belal didn't have was a finishing threat. Islam's trying to finish his opponent at all times, similar to JDM. So it's going to be a fun fight, super fun fight. But on paper, the star power is not, it will never live up to this. And neither will Ilya versus Charles. It would never live up to this. It would never live up to this. The biggest fight of the decade. The biggest fight since Khabib Conor. A more competitive fight than Khabib Conor. And we'll never see it. And there goes another fight. A big fight we'll never see. Add this to the list. John Jones versus Ngannou. We'll never see it. John Jones versus Stipe Miocic, who's not 55 years old. We'll never see it. And maybe John Jones and Aspinall. I'm still holding out, have hope for that, but we might not see that either. So just add this to the list of fights that we'll never get. I had to come on here and vent about this, man, because, dude, this sucks, man. It doesn't, though, because Islam's going to be double champ. Well, can fight for double champ in legacy, brother, and I understand, and I can't really be mad at him for that, but the fan in me, and I don't understand the fan in me, man. The fan in me, I don't understand how you guys don't understand what we just missed out on. Potentially the greatest fight ever. And it's gone. The build-up alone. Oh my God. I got a few videos coming out, rank videos. I'm going to start doing tier lists. I'm going to start doing videos aside from just the analytical breaking down cards. So I'm tired of the UFC disrespecting us with these sorry-ass fucking cards, knowing that we'll watch whatever because we love the sport so much. We'll watch whatever they give us. Please, sir, may I have some more? I'm done with that shit. We have 2 really good fights. Not that JDM's champion. But we missed out on the greatest fight. One of the greatest fights ever. And I really believe that. So at what cost? Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know. Obviously happy for JDM, but at what cost? Was the cost worth it? Like, comment, subscribe. Share this to somebody I know they'll enjoy just like you did. You ain't got to go home. You just got to get up out of here, man. Yeah.